Ingat.
ત્રણ જ જણા ઓનલાઈન છે.
હા,
દીપક ચિદારાની,
ચિદોરીની.
અને દેવપ્રિયા સેનકર.
યાર એમાં ત્રણ જ નવરા હોય શું બીજું શું.
Good evening. Hello, Deep Roy. You are from Synk, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Deepak and I am from Synk Technical Department. Sir.
So I will do some contextual theory regarding electronic medical record. Till what time you are free, Deep?
Sorry, sir. Sorry, the voice is.
What time? What time you are free? Till what time?
Till 7, sir. Till 7, I am free.
7, huh?
I'm in office till
So,
7.
5:30 to 6 o'clock, there will be a presentation from a health rate team regarding their software. Okay. If you want to, after that, there is one more presentation from AI Gnosis regarding autism detection. Okay. If possible, I will try to finish within 15 to 20 minutes. You finish after mine. Okay. I think around 5:20 to 5:35 you finish off 20 minutes. Okay. Your digital stethoscope. Okay. You have a AI-powered digital stethoscope also presentation? Yeah.
Yes, AI-enabled digital stethoscope. Yeah.
So after yours, Dr. Mr. Yogesh is joined from Healthcare. He is going to present his software. Then AI Gnosis. Then there will be 4 of us. Okay. 4 of you can do today.
Okay. After
won't take much time. I won't take much time. Okay.
Okay, sir. After 5:20. Right.
So good evening all. Dr. Devapriya, Dr. Riya, Dr. Pratima, Dr. Vaikuntraj, Dr. Prashant, Jeshmukh sir. Dr. Pratima, I think she is from iPhone. Yes, madam?
Yes, yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. I'll change it. Yes.
No problem. You rename it. No problem. Dr. Sucheta Rao.
No, Pixel, sir. I'm not from iPhone. Pixel. Yeah.
Pixel. iPhone, somebody is logged in.
Yeah, mine is actually is by name only. Sir. Yeah.
So good evening. Dr. Sucheta, welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. I think there must be a lot of rains in Mangalore.
Yes, sir. It's raining very heavily last 2-3 days.
Kerala and Assam is flooded.
Sir.
So today's outline will be, actually there was a radiology lecture. Dr. Praveen is in Singapore. He said he was unable to, so next time I will arrange for him regarding radiology, pediatric radiology. So what I will do today is mainly regarding how to digitalize your clinic or a hospital so that you can use AI in future with your digital data. That is our main. What are the types of EMR? So what are the things you should ask to the vendor whenever a vendor comes to you to show some demonstration of EMR in your clinic or a hospital? What are all the things you should ask to the vendor? Today we have Yogesh from Healthray. He has a AI-enabled software called Healthray from Surat. It is one of the very few softwares of AI-enabled Indian softwares which is available. And one more is there, ICACare. Today, I think they are not able to come because of some prior schedule. I will arrange some other class to them. So we have 2 AI-enabled software presentation. And I will show a little bit about traditional software. Okay, what is the difference between AI-enabled and traditional software? After that, we have 3 important demo session on AI tools. One is AI-powered digital stethoscope, how you can use it in your practice. For that, we have a Deep Roy from Synk. It is a purely Indian-made digital stethoscope. Now it has been powered with AI-enabled. Okay, that is going to tell about 15 to 20 minutes. Then we have a screening tool for diagnosing autism from AI Gnosis. We have Mr. Pulkit from AI Gnosis. He is going to present. And lastly, kindly unmute, madam. Somebody from iPhone, kindly unmute. Okay. Then, lastly, we have a Foruahealth retinopathy of prematurity detection in various 5. Earlier, traditionally, we used to use Fundus camera. Now we have a digital probe that can detect retinopathy of prematurity, not with the camera, with the Doppler study. To know the various pressures in the retinal arteries and the veins, they can diagnose. These are the newer things which is from Bangalore. We are going to have a demo so that you will be knowing what is the real world application of these AI tools which are there in pediatrics. That is very, very important. Okay. So with this, I will start sharing my screen. So is my screen visible? Dr. Devapriya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today, friends, I'm going to tell you about the AI preparedness and readiness. So till now, what you have learned, to recapitulate, we gave you the basic idea of what is artificial intelligence, the foundation by myself and Dr. Avnish Kare. Then we had a very, very important talk about the ethics, regulation, security, all those things by Dr. Krishna Rajbar. In the third class, again, we took about the documentation in AI. So in that, we showed you what are all the LLMs that you have to be used for documentation in your hospital, how you should be giving the discharge notes, how you should prepare a good SOAP notes, that is structural objective assessment notes. All those things we showed in the demo. And in the last class, I showed you about the CDSS, that is Clinical Decision Supporting System, how best you can use this ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, how we can go step-by-step approach by using Perplexity Academics and step-by-step approach and the deep search approach. Then I showed you about Glass Health AI, which is to be one of the role model for a good clinical intelligent AI-enabled software. So you have some ideas now. Okay, and last Sunday, Dr. Prashant Karya and Dr. Mamta Panda and Dr. Samir Shah showed you how you can communicate with the patient with a LLM. So how you can use it for nutrition, how the notebook LM you can use it, how to create the audio podcast, how to create the video podcast, how you have created infographics. You all created a good infographics. I'm seeing. So you people are very good in now creating the good infographics. And now you have to know how you have to digitalize your clinic. That is very, very important. Initially, for the first two batches, I told them in the first class of AI preparedness. Now, I did not have to go to the theory for the first phase because AI is the main thing they should understand. So I put this topic in between the module. So how we have with the demonstration of the softwares. So in this module, we are going to give you the introduction of digital readiness. What is EMR? What is the difference between electronic medical record and what is the electronic health record? What is the difference? Why we need it? And what are the software this EMR and EHR should have? How to adopt it practically if they are not adopted? What are all the pitfalls and challenges you overcome? I think Dr. Pradeep CRA is using a lot of EMRs. He is going to raise a lot of questions that we and the vendors are going to ask, and we have to try to correct it. And what is the road ahead next, and carry home messages. So IT revolution is reached the healthcare everywhere. Friends, all of you know, ABD is going to come each and every by another 12 months. Government is making mandatory for all the doctors to use this Ayushman Bharat digital machine. That means you have to buy one or the other software which is ABDM enabled. Because it is a government regulation, just like our Private Medical Establishment Act, they are going to bring it by force. So we don't have any choice. So before they make it a forceful mandatory law, better we take it and start imbibe it from now onwards. I know many of you are using digital software, but what type of digital software we should use it in your day-to-day clinic, how we should become a AI-enabled digital medical recorded pediatrician in your future. That is what our main aim. So because of this proliferation of information technology in each and everywhere, just like our oxygen, internet, or electricity, the records, digital records are now we need it for each and every aspect in your hospital or the clinic. Okay. The lessons from COVID pandemic, we had a very good telecommunication, telehealth consultation, and now the NMC has given a clear-cut guidelines how to do a proper ethical telehealth consultation. What I am talking from camera is not web camera, it's a telehealth medicine camera from A&T. I'm going to show you, it's a built-in Indian-made A&T company, which cost around 25 to 40,000, which is enabled both audio and video. From that only I am speaking. I do teleconsultation with the same devices through WhatsApp or Telegram. Preferably WhatsApp is my teleconsultation, this thing. All those things we will going to cover it. The new vocabulary is artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud services, the big data, machine learning. These are all the common terms. I think in this course, we are more concentrating on artificial intelligence. And as I told, National Digital Mission is nothing but under National Health Authority, NHA, they are going to bring out this ABDM, that is Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Mission. Okay, they are going to make it as a standardized scale. They are making all the vendor software providers like HealthRay, ICACare, Axon, or Vatsalya AI, all these people, they will make a strict regulation. They give a proper standard guidelines to these vendors, and they have to follow according to the ABDM guidelines, and they have to make their software. It has to be pediatrician friendly, and then they are going to come to you. Okay, so first question, ask the vendor whether your software is ABDM enabled. Whatever the ABDM requirements is there, you ask the vendor. That is a one question. And universal health ID is a very, very common things that you are going to come across in next days. Any patient from my place, South Karnataka, comes to Bilaspur or Calcutta to Debashish. So he will be having complete track of health of that child because of this uniform health ID. So everywhere in India, maybe across the globe, wherever they go, with this universal health ID, all the health records from the beginning of the birth of the child to the when they come to you, it will be tracked by a doctor. You need not have to ask for a prescription or a file or anything. Everything will be integrated. See, that is the power of this universal health ID. So everything will be stored in a government server with PHI, that is protected health information. So coming to the electronic medical and health records. The main difference between electronic medical records that we use in a smaller hospital or a nursing home or a smaller corporate hospital is a electronic medical record. It captures the demography of your patient, history, examination findings, diagnosis, investigation, and treatment plan advice. So this plays with a single practice organization or as one place. So this will streamline the workflow, reduces the medication errors, dosage errors, and improves the care coordination. When it comes to the EHR, that is electronic health record, here it is something like a federated learning. Here multiple hospitals and group of hospitals provide the software in a single server base. For example, classical example is of EHR is your Apollo health record, your Manipal health record, your Aster CMI health record, all these group secure record, rainbow hospital system record, they have the integrated recording system in multiple places in India, and they all the records data will be go to the one secured server, so it can be integrated. So this is something called as a federated learning. So federated learning का मतलब क्या है? You have multiple hospital all around the India, and you have a single server with clients across the hospitals. So whatever the data is recorded, it will generate a new uniform ID and it will go to the central server. The person who is in same hospital Apollo in my place with Hyderabad, they can access that system and they can make. So here, the sharing of patient information across different organization systems, just like ABDM, it enables secure exchange between the providers, hospital and pharmacy and labs. So this is the connected backbone that AI ready practice built upon. Probably once this Ayushman Bharat digital mission comes into existence, we are all going to convert it into the EHR, whatever the software you are using, whether you are using Axon, whether you are using ECA-Care, whether you are using HealthRay, all this will come into integrated. Only thing, these vendors will provide you the customized features in terms of your annual maintenance contract, but the records will go to the secured server of Ayushman digital machine with a password only accessed by you regarding the patient detail, not by anybody. You have a space in the virtual space in the ABDM servers in government secured servers. Whatever the data for AI, they will take out the name, they will take out the mobile number, they will take out the address or Aadhaar card number of the patient. They will take the history, SOAP notes, diagnosis and investigation for making the AI model preparation in the futures and for planning the community level programs. Friends, I think you know what is the difference between a small electronic medical record versus a big EHR. Okay. So what are all the advantages of this electronic record? I need not have to tell you. It is going to improve the care and safety, efficient documentation, very minimal typing with more of voice scribed typing will be there. As if you are talking to the patient, there will be ambient scribing will be there and there will be minimum errors. So burnt out time for typing will be saved for the doctors. There will be care and coordination because you will having a very off time for talking to the patients for good counseling, eye-to-eye contact. Okay, all those things you are going to give with a care and coordination. And whenever the patient comes back again, you have a quick access of the data of patient. Okay, that is very, very important. That is retrieval of the past data and accurate medication management. You know, especially those who are working in NICU, there is a lot of medication error with the narrow spectrum antibiotics like amikacin. All those things, which can be managed. It is going to highlight you, sir, Deepak, you are giving a high dose of amikacin to this premature baby. Be cautious. That is, it is going to flag you all those things that I think in last CDSS I told you. And by automating your reception, your pharmacy, your lab, you will have a even staff attendance and all. You have a less admin burden by using this AI-enabled softwares. Then comes the patient engagement. During the clinic or pre-clinic, you can have a patient engagement. How? If you have a AI-enabled software, you have a pre-consultation AI. In that, patient can ask, my child is having fever, high degree fever, cough, cold. Sir, you have given paracetamol, you have given anti-cold, anti-cough syrup. Still fever is coming. Shall I take an appointment and come? Immediately the AI-powered software, it will go in avatar in the WhatsApp and it will give, I will give you automatic appointment. You come and immediately you can check in. So this will flag a red flag in your appointment screen. Patient just they can come walk in and they can come into your clinic and take a direct up because it's a red flag sign. See, that is the power of preclinical AI. In the clinical AI, once they come to your reception area, there will be a red flag sign in that this patient has taken a call and it has a red flag sign. No need to wait time. Immediately they go to the emergency ward for the doctor's consultation. And during the consultation, you have a transcription of software, voice software will be there. Okay. Then you are going to use the CDSS, that is Clinical Decision Supporting System AI, for helping you to make a differential diagnosis and differential management. And post visit engagement, after the patient go, the AI is going to ask after 3 days, how is your child? Is it improving or not? If it is not, it is going to give, please come back once again. If these are the red flag signs is there. It is improving, take care of the diet, come for the vaccination. So you have a continuous engagement of patients before the visit, during the visit, and after the visit. So that means you are with the patient 24/7 most of the time in your avatar. And you have a clear-cut instruction to the AI, what it should give instruction, what it should not give. See, that is the power of using a AI-enabled EMR and EHR. And ultimately, if you want to become a researcher, AI researcher, you can take a data analysis whenever you want to go to a conference and publish a data on your topic. For example, Dr. Vaikunta Raju is there. He has a very good cases of neurology cases are there. He can take the data analysis and with his own data, he can produce in front of the conference audience. I have this much of data. I've used this AI software. These are my differences of opinion between the research papers. So authentically, he can do it in front of everybody. See, these are all some of the important aspect of advantages of electronic medical record that to AI enabled. If you use it, it is going to give lot of saving of your time with your own data. That is very, very important. So what are the features that you should expect in practice management software? So as you know, there should be a clinical and all documentation should be complete, like patient's demographic record, all types of pediatric history, examination findings, diagnosis, investigation, treatment plan, all these things you know. One-click prescription generation, it should not be a complicated one. Health records, leave, vaccination certificate, referral notes, vaccine schedule. You know, the pediatric is the only subject of all medical sciences which has got most number of history and examination findings, apart from other subject you take. So if you have a hospital with a pediatric software, you can imbibe it to any specialty. You take it my word. Because such a large amount of history we have to take as a pediatrician, developmental history, vaccine history, consanguineous history, so on and so forth. Even the examination findings, anthropometry, where no other subject has that type of recording values. Okay, why I'm telling this? Because all this AI goes with the values, like numbers. If you have good number of numbers which is recorded in your EMR, your AI is going to give lot of good output in terms of the data analytics. That is you have to remember. Then comes the operation cost. There should be a smart appointment system, 24/7, strong security, especially as I told you about what is the data, you have to protected data, you have to have online presence 24/7 in terms of bookings, recordings, and giving red flag signs, and offline availability as a through phone number 24/7, 4 numbers with minimum vendor day. Every day you should not call vendor for some or the other purpose. Yes, I can agree. Sometimes initially for 1 month you have to depend on the vendor, but once you are accustomed to you and your staff in your hospital, very less you are going to talk to your vendor once in a month or once in a 2 months. And there should be a local area network, that is LAN network in your multiple rooms. For example, you have a pharmacy, you have a 2-3 consultation chamber, your reception, your lab, your wards. It has to be integrated. For that, you should have a good basic hardware that any computer hardware person can do it for you. Okay. So what are the difference between offline and cloud software? So in offline software, like Axon, what we are using, the data is stored in our own computer. Okay, only thing we have to take a backup. Okay, accessible only with our own personal computer or with our hospital computer network through LAN, that is local area network. Okay. So misuse is very, very minimal here by other person because you are not going to share the data. But data loss is possible whenever your computer gets crashed because of electricity or because of viral or hackers. So always take a everyday backup that I will do. Coming to the cloud software, here you are going to save it in a server of the software company, or if it is a ABDM, it should be a government server with a virtual password. So whenever you want to access, you put a password and take a space and you can access the patient data. Wherever you go, you can use it with a handheld device like tablets or mobile or any computers, handheld computers, you can do it. So data is stored securely in the cloud and it is accessible to anywhere from any device from any person with a password, and it requires a care in the privacy of the data handling. And here the data loss will be minimal if you use a secured server space like Amazon, Firebase, etc. That you should ask to the vendor in where you are going to have our data saved, whether it is an Amazon server or a Firebase server or Google server. So they will rent it, they will take it for rent and they will choose it. So how to adopt this software once you are integrated? Okay, that is very, very important. Always start slowly. Just because you are installed a software, never be hurry. Whenever there is a rush, don't use the software. Always start slowly in your later part of the evening for 1 to 2 people. Then you scale it up. Then it comes to the full OPD. Okay. Always once you get trained, you train your staff like a good receptionist, pharmacist, or a lab technician, or even a ward nurse. You have to train them how to enter the records. That is very, very important. So you should have a proper assessment of the EHR or EMR with a proper planning. Then, as I tell, training and education yourself first, then your staff. Then ask the vendor about the data migration. Say, for example, now I have an Axon software I'm using. If I don't like it, if they are not supporting me, if they are not becoming AI enabled in next few months, I want to take all my data back and I will take one more software like HealthRay or Ika Care or Vatsale. You should tell them you have to give that data and take it in a writing and get a MOU done. That is very, very important. Okay, just don't ask with the implied consent. You have to take a written consent from them regarding the data migration. That is very, very important aspect that you should ask. All the annual maintenance cost, everything should be in a written format and it should be signed for the further future for both the purposes. Okay, not for you or no, for you also, for the vendor also. Then how to configuration and customize it. Then you start integrated and go live. So as I said, start slowly. Then day by day, you have to integrate it. That is very, very important. Don't make it one day itself. It is not possible. Okay, when I started in 2008, when IAP software released from Baroda, till then I'm using that software only. I have lakhs of data. We had lot of tough time to adopt it. I took my laptop from my place to Hyderabad to get it installed. There was some minor hiccup with the security issues, and installation itself is a headache that time. There was no online computer system sharing of the screen. Now we have lot of so many online sharing tools like UltraView. So many are there. AnyDesk is there. Okay, Skype is there. So now you can share your control your screen from one place to one place and install it. That is not at all a problem now. They will just come to the online and they will do it and they will give you to start using. But you have to start slowly and steadily. Okay. And ask about the support and optimization. Okay. Then comes the compliance security that I have told you. And always, every day, you have to take a backup, whether it is a cloud or a offline software, and you have to evaluate the performance. For example, I do antibiotic audit every week. How many cases I have given the antibiotics, how many cases I have not given the antibiotic, where I have felt, where I should have avoided the antibiotic. It's called antibiotic audit to prevent the antimicrobial resistance for simple cases. Okay, which are the cases I escalated the antibiotic, which are the cases I have de-escalated the antibiotic. in my admitted cases. All those things I will do audit every month. Then only I will improve myself. In the conference center, I'm going to produce that honestly. Then comes the adoption and growth. This is very, very important. Once you get adopted to a software, you're not going to leave it. It is something like you're addicted to it, like just something like a WhatsApp. So without which, sometimes you cannot be able to do it. But my honest advice to you people is at least 1 or 2 cases of prescription use writing prescription, not all, so that your handwriting skill will be there, or something like writing some notes. You have to do not lose your own skills. 1 or 2 prescriptions per day is enough. Though I use a software with giving a prescription through the WhatsApp, still I write 1 or 2 prescription not to lose my handwriting. See, that is very, very important. So by using this electronic medical record, you are growing personally. By using this artificial intelligence, you are growing personally in terms of data analysis, in terms of saving that time, and you have a lot of time to read by yourself, talk to the patient, counseling the patient. See, that is how the growth is going to take place. So what are all the pitfalls and challenges? So data security, as I told you, that you should ask interoperability, data migration. So initially you will have some time consumption, that is a transition phase, alert fatigue from over notification, loss of personal connection with the patient. See, if it was there, whenever there are the typing softwares were there. Now that has gone because of ambient scribing. And over reliance in technology, there should be some automation biases will be there, that you have to be very, very careful. Once you are 1 to 2 months, if you have software, you know what are all its pitfalls, then you can change it and customize with your vendor, and you can change it easily. Then comes the clinical workflow disruption, cost and implement challenges. Of course, initially investment will be there between 15 to 30,000 depending on the vendors that you have to negotiate, and every year you have to spend around 5 to 10,000 for maintenance. Okay, but for these softwares are doing 1 to 2 receptionist job for you. For example, in my place, you have to give minimum 15 to 25,000 salary per month for a receptionist. For 1 year, you calculate how much it will be, around 3 lakhs. But if you spend 25 to 30,000 for a software, 2 to 3% job you can save. Your stenographer, your receptionist, your staff who are entering discharge summaries, notes, all this can be utilized. Then comes legal and ethical consideration. Whenever you are giving a AI output, you are telling the patient to implied consent. I am using the AI tools for this. Okay. So change management, change in the management across the team, that you have to be, you are a role model in your hospital. First, you become AI-enabled digital software user. Then you teach your staffs how to do this, and your role will become a manager-like thing, just to see they are doing a proper work. And every month you have to train them, and you have to pick up a good staff who are intelligent and make them a trainer. So they will train the next coming staff. So what will be the future? It will be a transformative. It should be AI and machine learning software will be there, along with the wearable IoTs like Apple Watch or the Internet of Things you use in your intensive care. Then the robotics and automation, if you are in a surgical field, it doesn't apply in our pediatric. Then comes the genomic integration. Just like you must have seen AlphaFold and all, these local language models, small language models are coming into play. Then comes the predictive analysis of your own data. Then comes the precision medicine and extended augmented reality. These are all the newer things that you should be aware of. So friends, the take-home, carry-home message is, now it is inevitable that we should use a digital record in your clinic to become a AI-enabled pediatrician. Use a ABDM1. So digital records are very, very essential and medico-legally safe, because it has given proper a capital letter, the pharmacologies, whatever the company has given, along with the bracket, it has given a generic name. So you are legally safe. How the medication should be taken, given, what time it should be given, how many days, everything will be legal. And it will have a proper your medical registration number, your name, emergency contact number, anything. So it will be complete. With a click of a mouse, you can give a good, a legible, clear-cut local language prescription by using this AI software. Okay. So this is going to enhance your quality of the practice, even the quantity also. Number of patients will be very fast. You can see it. Okay. Then comes the which software that you should use. That is a very, very important decision. That is why I kept this 2 hours for you to know how to choose the software. That is very, very important. Then comes the adoption that I have told you. You have to start slowly. Then you steadily, you have to pick it up. Okay. You should know what are all the pitfalls of the software. What are all the good advantages of the software. For that, you should have a community of your own software users. Then you have to come across what are all the things which has to be enhanced by the vendor in the next update hours. Okay. So now, I will stop sharing the screen. Any doubts regarding this, friends? Deep, you asked me to share the screen? Deep Roy, are you there? You
Yes,
can
sir.
ask me to share the screen. I will give you the. Dr. Pradeep, once the health ray demonstration over, we will ask some questions to them. Okay. Mr. Yogesh is there. Deep, you asked me to share?
No, sir, I'll share my screen. So for demonstrating our device.
No, we are not able to share your see your screen. I will make you the host.
I will share, sir, my screen.
Just share it. Let me see. So now Deep Roy is going to do a demo on AI-enabled digital stethoscope. How many of you are using digital stethoscope in your hospital? Just put it in the chat box. If anyone is using digital stethoscope, AI-powered stethoscope. So please have a look at with him. So take a demonstration in various conferences. They are going to present it. And if you are giving your address and phone number to them, they are going to present the numbers. Please have a look at. Deep Roy, you're sharing your screen?
I have the other accounts in this Google meeting. So you have to share this account, sir. I will demonstrate the app and the AI features with Bluetooth connectivity. So that's why.
I will give you the host link.
Okay.
See, now I have made you host, Deep.
Okay,
now you can share your screen. Go to the share screen button down.
So not this account, sir. I have the other account.
Other account, huh?
Yes. Can you please?
Just a minute. Yeah. Your photo.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now I have given you. You can share your screen. To take 10-15 minutes for demonstration, be brief and give your number for contact. Okay. In the chat box you can put. Sir, after Dr. Deep Royce, Dr. Yogesh, are you there? No?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm
You
available.
be ready, sir, with your presentation, please. Huh?
Sure.
Okay.
So, doctors, my name is Deep Roy from technical team IUSIN. So, I'll demonstrate our device at first. So, our device is innovated by IIT Bombay Tech Department, Biomedical Engineering and Technological Innovation Center. So, our device is digital stethoscope. This is the digital module, doctors. And this is the main innovation. And you can use our digital module with any other stethoscope also if you want to use. It is detachable. Yes. And we have lots of specifications. Those challenges doctors are facing during auscultation. No? We are just solving these challenges and make the auscultation too easy for them. So what we have actually, we have lots of models for telemedicine, clinical. I am demonstrating our clinical model. For telemedicine, we have live auscultation sharing option. This is the only feature, extra feature, than the clinical model. What we have in this clinical model, sir? So in this clinical model, I hope it is visible. So in this clinical model, we have the power button at first. After turned on this device, you can use the amplification. We have 60x amplification in our device. You can listen heart, lung, any subtle sounds up to 60x amplified. This is the wheel amplifier. You can adjust the amplification as per your requirement. Any mitral position subtle sounds you can easily listen by this amplification, 6x amplification. And also we have heart lung filter for sound clarity. After turned on this device, it is in heart mode. The pink color light indicates that our device is in heart mode right now. Whenever you want to change the mode, you have to double tap of our back side of this device, just like this. And the LED light change to blue color. That means it is in lung mode right now. So whenever you auscultate lung, the lung sound will be clear and loud. Our stethoscope only catch the lung frequency, which is 100 to 2000. For heart mode also, our stethoscope only catch the heart frequency. So by this, you will get the best sound of lung and any heart sound. And after that, we have noise reduction feature. The background annoying noise will be reduced during auscultation. So if you are in OPD, even if in CCU also, then our stethoscope reduce the background noise. After that, we have Bluetooth connectivity. You can connect our device to the Bluetooth headphone. So I'm connecting our device to the Bluetooth headphone at first. We have Ayu Share app. So you have to download this app, Apple friendly and Android friendly, both friendly also. So you have to download this app and you can connect our device to this Bluetooth headphone and you can auscultate any patient from a long distance, 15 to 20 meters range. And flexibly, you can auscultate any of the lungs position, anterior, lateral, posterior, 16 positions are there. You can auscultate any of the lungs positions flexibly. So I am auscultating my pulmonic position at first for heart. So it is the live streaming option. After connecting our device to this phone, the live streaming options are there. You can identify that is there any S3, S4 sound present or not. You can saw the S1, S2 sound in lubbed up frequency in heart. So it will be like that. I hope the screen is visible.
It's visible.
Yes. So I am oscillating my pulmonic position. The frequency will be like lubbed up. And the small gap is systole and the big gap is diastole. So any abnormality present, then the frequency created in this systolic phase and this diastolic phase also. And we have recording and sharing features. So you can record position wise, aortic, pulmonary, tricuspid, mitral for heart, anterior, lateral, posterior for lung. You can record the sound. You can generate the sound by our AI. And also you can share the sound to any other doctors by WhatsApp, mail, whatever you want to share. So I am recording the first sound. I am recording also the pulmonary position sounds. And the color will change to the orange when the recording starts. So the recording is done and you can save the recordings and you can add the patient details. It is a case study. You can add the age, gender, and height, weight, SpO2, BP, temperature, general problem, heart problem, lung problem, everything you can put, but you have to put only age and gender for AI. After putting these things, the report will generate within 30 seconds. and the report will be like that. For heart, it is a aortic position sound. So condition is normal, murmur is absent. If murmur present, then it will show the red color indication with percentage, 60%, 50%. If the percentage is downside, then it will be murmur present, and high percentage of the murmur is high frequency of murmur present. And which type of murmur it is, you can easily identify these things also by our phonocardiogram. So if any abnormal sound present, then it will be like that, sir. I'm presenting one abnormal sound. If any pulmonary artery hypertension present, then it will be like that. The pulmonary artery hypertension present in this patient, and it will show the red color indication with 57% 7% frequency chances that the pulmonary artery hypertension present in this patient. It will be like that. If any murmur present, then we have the phonocardiogram. Here's the phonocardiogram. We have beautifully designed it so with color coding. The S1 color is indicate that is yellow color, and the systole is the light pink, the dark pink is S2, and the gray color is diastole, sir. We have beautifully designed this phonocardiogram. If any murmur present, then it will be like that. You can saw the red color frequency in the downside of the graphical chart. The yellow color is S1 also, and the light pink is systolic. The red color frequency is the murmur. So the murmur start from the S1, means yellow color, and cover the whole systolic phase, mean the light pink, and end in the pink color, dark pink, means it is a pansystolic murmur, cover the whole systolic phase and into S2. If the red color indication cover the whole all phases, then it will be a continuous murmur. You can easily identify the murmur like this. So we have the phonocardiogram. For lung, we have 16 position, and any crackle, any bubble, any type of wheezing sounds are there, then our AI will indicate you that is there any abnormal sound present or not. If present, then you will easily understand the frequency, like with not inhale, exhale. Is there any extra frequencies are there? You can easily visualize this thing and clarify that the abnormality present in this patient. So it will be like that. And also you can share the report from here directly. You can share the report from here through WhatsApp to anyone. Yes, and our AI will generate these reports and present this graphical presentation. Our AI will generate the report and present this graphical presentation, and our AI accuracy is 98%, and specificity is 93, above 93%. So we have the AI enabled digital stethoscope, and also we are following the DPDP Act. So there's no chances of the data leakage, and the high chances of the accuracy, and low. You can reduce your OPD timings and auscultating time by our device also. So our device can use by lots of pediatric doctors all over India. More than 17,000 doctors using our device. General physicians, cardiologists, veterinary doctors, lots of doctors using our device in all over India, sir. So more than 17,000 doctors till now using our device. So it is our AI-enabled digital stethoscope innovated by IIT Bombay. So any other questions from doctors?
So kindly unmute Dr. Deep Roy. What are all the models you have?
So we have 4 models, sir. One is base variant, where we have only amplification, heart-lung filter, and noise reduction. Then we have 2+. Here we have lots of specifications, those I am explaining, and other 2 are for telemedicine purpose. Here we have only extra specifications. You can share the live auscultating sound.
If you have a link of your various models, you please share it in the chat box. Okay.
Yes, obviously.
With your number, contact number.
Yes,
if they want any more details to take a demo, no, they will have one-to-one demo with you.
Okay, doctor.
And one thing, see now in US, nowadays they are making this, especially the Litman, they are making integrating ECG also, the 2 leads ECG in the dial of the stethoscope. So in real
Yes.
time, you can see the ECG changes in also. In that, anything is in the pipeline with IUSync?
Yes, sir. We have the device also. So we have the portable ECG machine, CardioSync. Its name is CardioSync. We have 12 lead ECG machine. So you can use as a compatible device mm, with the stethoscope and ECG in the same device. So you can do the ECG and same device you can do the auscultation. Auscultation. So we have
Uh,
this device.
in that device, what I heard is you don't have the 2 diaphragm. One side there is a diaphragm, and another side you have a monitor for ECG changes. So that is the one new one that Litman has released. I don't know. I think what I heard from Rahul, that is your, not Rahul, I think Syed, no? What I heard last time, it is in the process. It is in the pipeline. See, you have, because I also use the digital stethoscope. This is the one. This is from
Okay.
Litman. I bought 5 years back. Still
Okay.
I'm using. So here you have a diaphragm, normal diaphragm. On another side, you have a monitor to see the
Yes,
ECG
yes.
leads.
We have this device, sir. We have this
Okay.
device right now. So you
Uh-huh.
can visualize the ECG graphical presentation in this device also. You don't have to connect our device to app. If you want to connect, then you can. But if you want to visualize the graphical charts like a T wave and S wave, just like this, so you can visualize these things in the device also. We have the monitor with this device.
And one more important question, Deep,
Yes,
that
please.
is how far this pediatric cardiac sounds has been validated? Any
Uh,
good number of studies from a very prestigious institution for how many years, how many months, how many cases, how far it is validated, how our learners can uh, think that how it is going to help in their practice if they buy this, and what will the cost of your various devices, that also you should tell.
Yes, sir. So we are conducting our clinical trials in Kokilavan Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital, Mumbai, and Narayana Hridayalaya, Bangalore. So more than 1,000 clinical trials were done, and after that, we are conducting this. We conduct this clinical trials and under Prashant sir, Prashant Bovat sir in Andheri Hospital, Kokilavan Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital, Andheri. So after that, our AI accuracy is 98%. We have ISO, CDSO, all type of certifications we have. So government of India approved certificates we have. So after this, our specificity and the specificity is above 90%, 93%. Sorry, 93%. The positive and negative percentage. So both are 93% with a 98% AI accuracy. So we have these certifications also. All these certifications that our AI is approved by Indian standard organization and the CDSO certifications.
Okay, one last question, Deep, regarding see, our doctors here, they have a hospital at one center with a satellite clinics at remote to set about the devices for teleconsultation. Can you
Yes,
describe few things about the teleconsultation digital
yes,
scope?
obviously, sir. So for teleconsultation, we have two devices, IOSync 2 Pro Lite and 2 Pro Advanced. If you are not present in this clinic, clinic or hospital, then your staff or your staff nurse can auscultate the patient and you can listen the sounds live. You can listen the sounds live through our app, and we are using the servers. So by servers, you can listen the sounds live and you can visualize the sounds also at the same time. And
Okay.
for clinical model, you can record the sound. Your staff can record the sound, and this sound can be shared by WhatsApp, and you can visualize the sound and listen the sounds in the same time in position wise.
So
For
is this device has been validated well, teleconsultation, as per the National Medical Counseling norm of teleconsultation? these sounds that have been shared through the apps?
Sorry, sir. Sorry, I didn't understand.
No, this stethoscope sounds, that whether it is a respiratory sound or a heart sound, no?
Mm-hmm.
Is this has been validated through this Teleconsultation Society of India, like that?
So obviously, it is validated. Everything's validated, obviously. So at first, the validation, we have all type of this valid certifications from this councils. So
Okay.
no issue with that.
Okay. Any other questions from the learners? Dr. Pradeep Sihare, I think he has given in the comment he has used, but not good result.
Yeah.
Which model did you use, Dr.
5
Pradeep?
years.
Can you ask?
Yeah. About 5 years back, I purchased this Synk digital stethoscope, and I tried it. It was very noisy and wasn't able to do it. And I contacted the person, that Yogappa, and they tried to solve my problem, but gradually they never didn't respond. So that I have this Sethu, but I'm not using it. So how can I reestablish the things, and the people can support me? Is Yogappa is there or not?
So now, sir, no one is there. I am only in the office right now. So, sir, can you please share your contact number to me? Then I will definitely contact you too, and try to solve your problem. Obviously, sir.
My
So-
number is 98930.
Put it in the chat box, sir. Pradeep, sir, your name and so. And Dr. Prashant, are you having any questions regarding digital stethoscope, AI stethoscopes?
No, sir. No, sir. That's clear demonstration. Thank you.
Okay. So, if friends, if you want to take,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, please.
Price? Have you told price?
Deep, tell me about the price.
Yes, so sir, the clinical model I've seen 2+, its MRP is 18,000. So sometimes we are running some campaigns, so we are giving some extra discounts on our MRP, sir. So the price is variable, like it is sometimes it is 15,000, 40,000, and sometimes it is 14,500, just like that. So after discount, so the MRP is 18, sir.
So usually in pedicons and all, they will give it at because the sales will be there. I think in Calcutta they are giving it for 15 or 17,000. When I asked there, usually they will give a lot of, but if at all we will negotiate with them, we can tell them.
At 15, maybe they are giving in pedicon, national pedicon, sir.
Yes, in Calcutta it was 15,000, I think.
In January.
Friends, so, because when I bought 5 years back Littmann digital stethoscope, I bought it for 50,000, 50.
3,000.
And now we have our own Atma Nirbhar production from Synk from our own India, and it is almost matching the Littmann's quality. And you have a good service. Any problem and all, immediately 1 year. If it is a genuine, if it is not a physical damage, definitely they are, because in the last class, I think Nawaz came, I think, Deep, not you.
Yes.
Nawaz came, he said, we are going to replace entire unit. So, and it is one of the hot selling digital stethoscope, which is there in India. And most of our computer medical informatics colleagues have started buying this digital stethoscope. And even in my night OPDs, night emergencies, our staffs are going to give me share the recorded version of pulmonary sounds, cardiac sounds of the baby, and I will listen. I never come and auscultate. And rest of the things over the WhatsApp phone camera we will do. So most of the time, my satellite clinics and all, we do the same thing. Probably the persons who are having a single hospital with satellite clinics with your duty doctors, you can use this digital stethoscope in a effective way manner. And of course, all this audio data will be there in your computer, and you can utilize for your data analytics or AI model development. If you are a cardiologist or a neonatologist, or for your conference purpose, you can record, and even for the patients, you can share that what the pansystolic murmur that he has, you can share it with, or if you are in doubt with a subtle murmur, you can share it with a cardiologist or a pulmonologist whenever you are in a doubt. I think I should thank Deep Roy for a wonderful demonstration. Please share your name and your these details in the chat box, and also to WhatsApp me. I will put it in the WhatsApp group, Deep. Thank you very much. Now we move on to Mr. Yogesh from Healthray. Yogesh, I'm going to give you the host now. You can share your screen. So Mr. Yogesh is from a product manager and also from Surat Healthray. It's a AI-enabled electronic medical software. I think Dr. Pradeep Siar has used it. He has queries also, Yogesh, for you after your presentation. Anything, any doubts? So it's now time to you. What 20 minutes you can present. Yes, Yogesh. Your screen is visible, Yogesh. Just check your audio. I'm not able to hear your audio. Just no, I have made you host, Yogesh. I think there is some problem with your system, not with me. Otherwise, you just log in and log out once again.
Okay,
By that time,
now my voice is audible,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Now I'll try to share my screen. Once I share my screen, I think my mic is getting auto mute. I'll again retry.
Yeah.
Sure, audio.
Then log in from other device, Mr. Yogesh. By
Okay,
that time,
I
it
think
will present.
now it will work, because
Okay.
the thing is
Yeah.
that if you also share the screen audio, it will disable the mic audio.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are from Surat, and we can cater a small clinic, a medium-sized hospital, or even a 1500 bedded 1500 bedded enterprise hospital as well. We offer EMR, HIMS, laboratory, pharmacy, even integrated CRM software for which you can for patient acquisition. Most of the hospital now are doing social media campaigns, and when you receive those inquiries, those are all scattered in social media, WhatsApp, etc. So we have our own integrated CRM module, and we also have our own HRMS for human resource management, which can directly integrate with your biometric device and calculate the salary. For a small clinic, a EMR is capable to manage your front desk operation, your daily OPD practice, and even it can give you beautiful reports like daily collection report or clinical report. Tomorrow, if you want to find out for a patient with XYZ diagnosis to whom you have given XYZ medicine, so those are all available in the EMR. Currently, the system is deployed in around 1,200 hospitals pan India, and we have a active team of around 250 engineers working right now with us. This EMR is specialty wise configurable. So for pediatric, you will have facility like vaccination chart, growth chart, tapering dose, and each and every doctor are different. Let's say there are two pediatric. When we give training to both of the pediatric, one of the pediatric will say that I don't want to use the keyboard. Just give me a screen where I can just use mouse click, or with minimum clicks, I should be able to prepare a prescription. And the doctor who just want a blank screen, who is used to write down through keyboard. So each and every practice screen are configurable, and even the print output are also configurable. The main USP of we are ABDM and NABH compliant, and we also have DPDP compliance certification as well. The main USP of the software is that tomorrow, if you want to go completely paperless, each and every department, we have the modules to digitize each and every department, right? And the main USP of the software is entirely configurable. So I'll just show you the USP. As I said, the practice screen are configurable. In some of the modules, I'll show you how we have implemented AI. So in the EMR, most of the doctor had seen that medical scribe, right? When the patient and doctor do the conversation in regional language, it automatically transcribes to the clinical notes. So let's say मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, मेरे पास पेशेंट है, I speak in Hindi with the patient, patient can speak in Hindi, English or mix of a language. I do not need to write down the complaint, medicine, history, investigation, whatever we both are doing the conversation. Patient is telling you मुझे पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, सिर दर्द हो रहा है, मेरा इतना बुखार है, automatically it will get noted down in the EMR. So I'll try the live conversation in the EMR also. In AI, recently in the past 6 months, we have also launched AI receptionist. Let's say tomorrow, if a patient calls at your hospital number and none of the reception staff or the doctor is picking up the call, we can directly integrate a virtual number with your hospital, where the AI agent will speak with the patient in the patient choice of language. कि आपको क्या तकलीफ है? Patient can say that मुझे पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, तो AI receptionist will suggest whether you want to book an appointment for a general physician. So I have a general physician, and this is the time slot available. Then patient may confirm it, and then the reception AI reception will ask for the patient demographic details like age, gender, etc., and will book an appointment in the HIMS, and patient will receive that information in the WhatsApp with a payment link. So there is no need of, let's say tomorrow if you have 4 reception managing your front desk, you can also work with single manpower. So currently, this is also implemented in one of the hospital called Jeevan Rekha Hospital. It's in Tier 3 city. A Tier 3 city, 100-bedded facility has implemented AI receptionist. So even even they have integrated all the doctor profile you are seeing right now. No, these are all the profile created in the HIMS of the Health of Jeevan Rekha, and there won't be any branding of Health anywhere. This is Jeevan Rekha white label website. When they try to book an appointment with any doctor from the website, whatever time slot available in the HIMS will get listed. So today doctor is not working, tomorrow is working. For teleconsultation, he has some specific time slot. For clinic, he has some different time slot. And when I click on book appointment, if you try, you will receive a OTP and payment link. Everything will get moved from the screen. As well as if any of the hospital, any of the patient wants to book any other services like investigation or want to buy medicine, all these services can be created in the HIMS. And when the patient tries to book this service, automatically this will get this inquiry will get passed on the Jeevan Rekha HIMS, and they can track whether this service is fulfilled or not, what is the current status, etc. So this is for the enterprise hospital. But for a clinic with struggling with the reception, we can use the AI receptionist module, where when the reception staff is not available, they can answer and book an appointment. When I said the system is entirely configurable, that is because it is built upon no-code, low-code platform. We came into market in 2019, and we are completely bootstrapped, and we are from a tier 2 city based in Surat. So for us, when we try to pitch the solution to any of the hospital, they will the first question is where is the software being used. So because a doctor is not tech savvy, so for us to build up a trust, we needed to give them a product which is quite user friendly, which has more than 10 plus features which is from the existing their software, and where he can
please talk.
So that is for the same purpose we build the entire software no code low code platform, where tomorrow if I want to implement in Surat, or I want to implement in West Bengal or South or North, each and every person can configure by themselves. There is no requirement of the vendor to recode the program by themselves. From the settings, they can customize each and every screen. So when a hospital is also associated with some government scheme like PMJY or CGSS, so we have also integrated with TPA portal. The government is coming up with a National Health Claim Exchange portal. So this is for the hospital. I think any hospital who are entertaining government scheme patients, for them we can directly integrate with the NXCX portal to automate the TPA claim settlement. All right. So I'll directly jump to the product. So these are the available module list, and in this demonstration, I do not want to run each and every feature, that how you can book an appointment, how you can view but I just want to show some USP, and we'll do a question answer session. So let's say as a doctor, I'm in the OPD room. One more thing, this is entirely module wise. I'll just zoom in my screen for you to see. This is entirely module wise. So tomorrow, if you just have a reception and OPD facility, you will receive the facility. You will receive the module according to the facility. Bigger hospital may choose TPA, blood bank, etc. So we charge according to the modules selected by the hospital and the size of the hospital. So let's say you are on OPD. When you click on OPD, you will be able to see number of patient waiting outside, right? These are the patient waiting for the walk-in consultation, and these are the patient waiting for the teleconsultation, where you can chat with the patient, do video consultation, etc. So even you are able to see their waiting time as well. So let's say if you want to call any patient, this is the patient queue, but you want to call someone before. So there is a bell icon with the patient. When you press on it, automatically a notification will go to the reception staff as well as in your smart waiting area. If you have a television, we can even display a token board. So any smart TV with a web browser, we can display a token board. And let's say I think the token board is available for this floor. When you click on the bell icon, automatically information will pass on the token board. And if a television has speaker, it will also call out the patient name, etc. Also, all right. So I'll just click on a patient called Panjari, and the patient has come for multiple time. And previously, if the doctor has entered some allergy information, the system will warn you. And this is the data which I had written earlier. I'll just clear all the data. So this patient is 2 year old, and the UI you are seeing is that this is a touch-based system. This UI is for those doctors who want to use a touch-based system or want to use mouse at the time of practice. So they can configure all this menu, symptoms, vitals. This will be of the doctor choice, whatever sequence they want, whatever name they want. This is up to them. From the setting, they can customize all these things. And if they are not initially at the time of training, we do all this customization. But if the later on, if the doctor is used to the customization himself, also they can do. Otherwise, they can take the help of us. Now when they click on symptoms, if they want a specific set of menu like complaint, past history, personal history, again we can configure this screen. And when I click on any particular topic, I can also set question according to that topic. So when I click on chest pain, patient has chest pain since 5 days. The chest pain is aggravated by so and so thing. Same way, if I am writing down headache over here, whatever I'm writing down frequently. Now, suggestion which we are seeing is here right now are from the SNOMED City dictionary. As a doctor, if you want to remove this suggestion, you can remove it. If you write down something XYZ, you can even add those things. And whatever you keep on writing will get arranged in the suggestion box accordingly. So if frequently if I'm using these terms, it will get arranged automatically. So next time I can just click on it. For time being, I'll just write down headache over here. And again, in the headache, I have set some question like say headache in the frontal region, type, etc. All these things is configurable. There's a setting button over here. If I want to customize the answer, if I want to hide the answer, if I want to add any new question, I can customize all these things. If I enter some vitals of the patient, and at this point of time, if I want to see the growth chart, so there is a functionality to see the growth chart, to see the vaccination chart available. So there is vaccination chart, growth chart. When I click on growth chart, I already kept it enabled. So this is the dummy data. I have multiple times I have manipulated the patient age, weight, etc. So this is the dummy data. But growth chart is according to IAP standard. Whatever the IAP standard, we have integrated according to them. And same way, when I click on the vaccination chart, whatever vaccination I had planned or whatever I have make this vaccination has been given to the patient, I'm able to see. If I want to print what are the due vaccine, I can even print those as well. If I want to plan something, sorry, I do not want to print. If I want to plan some vaccine, let's say, or if I want to mark it as given, update as given on 15, I can select the brand, etc. Now we have noticed that, see, these are all the standard data in the EMR. Tomorrow, as a doctor, you want to customize the vaccination plan also. You want to add some few more brands also. So there is a setting in the software which gives you control of each and every screen. So let's say if I go to the vaccination setting, right, I can enable, disable any vaccine. I can even change the brand name, etc. I can add the vaccines, new vaccine, etc. So all this, there is a setting to control your screen. All right, we will again go to the patient. OPD. All right. I click on Panjari. Now, when I'll also show you some details. I'll clear all the data. See, when you write down any medicine also, no, as a doctor, you may not remember the brand name. Currently, the list which you are seeing right now is from my pharmacy software. A hospital, if they have their own pharmacy software, whatever inventory they have, will directly load it in the screen. If they do not have, then whatever the doc will give you all the medicine dictionary. Then when the doctors keep on writing something with ABC, it will automatically suggest the medicine from ABC, whatever was used before. So I want to add some medicine. Now there is a dose calculator. So I have already entered for the syrup. I have already entered the dosage limit. So automatically, according to patient weight, it will suggest me the dose. If I want to change, I can change that as well. We can also create groups as well. And then if I want to remove some medicine, I can remove some medicine as well. If some medicine is marked as high risk, or you can get those type of alert as well. Again, I'll remove all the medicine. And this patient is also allergic to some substance, paracetamol. So I'll suggest a medicine which contains paracetamol. So let's say there can be any brand. When I click on it, the system will also warn you that patient is already allergic. So you can get a notification. Here you are seeing that AI suggested medicine. So as a doctor, if I'm getting patient with similar complaint, initially there won't be any suggestion. But if you enable AI in your account, end of the day, we want to save the doctor time. So this is up to doctor. If he enables AI, it will keep on learning the doctor practice. So based on a patient complaint, history, investigation, whatever, and the diagnosis, whatever medicine you're suggesting frequently will get listed on over here. If you want to add something from there, you can add it as well. If you can even see the medicine stock available in your pharmacy. And if you want to print this, I'll just add some advice and print this. Okay, I think there is some issue with my PDF viewer. So in short, you're able to see the preview. Okay, it's available. Okay, this is even as a doctor, you can customize your print setting. So this is one of the print where you can see the most of the space on the right corner got wasted. So we can even enable a double column print where you can print something on the left and you can take something on the right. So you can utilize the space more. This prescription is printed in Hindi because at the time of registration, patient language is selected Hindi. There are all the Indian language available, right? These are the growth chart which are available in the, if I want to remove growth chart, I can even remove it, right? If I want to WhatsApp this prescription to the patient directly, I can WhatsApp to the patient. Even I may need to sometime notify the referral doctor also, I can directly send to the referral doctor. Yeah, if I want to send Google rating review link to the patient, I can send Google rating review link to the patient as well, right? So there are multiple options. Now I'll clear all the data and I'll show you a voice to text. So there is a button. As I said that we have medical scribe. Now since I have a mic, let me speak something on behalf of patient and doctor in Hindi, and let's see what this EMR is going to capture. And currently, right now I've connected my mobile internet. Right now I'm at home. I have limited internet. So let's see with low internet, how does this perform? हाँ जी सर, आपको क्या तकलीफ है? सर मुझे 2 दिन से बुखार हो रहा है और सर दर्द है। अच्छा, मतलब ये कैसे हो गया? सर मुझे लगता है कि मैं 3-4 दिन पहले शादी में गया था तो बहुत लेट नाइट तक रुकना हुआ था, तो पूरा बॉडी पेन हो रहा है। और आज सुबह मुझे मेजर किया था मेरा फीवर, तो मेरा फीवर 101 था। अच्छा, अभी आप टेम्पररी पेन किलर ले लीजिए डोलो 650 और एक रिपोर्ट करा लीजिए सीबीसी एमपी, एंड पानी ज़्यादा पीजिए और ब्लड प्रेशर मॉनिटर करते रहिए। ये टेस्ट करा लीजिए सीबीसी एमपी, फिर मैं आपको मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब करता हूँ। ओके सर। So I am not a doctor, but I'm just picking something randomly to check what this will do. All right. So as I said in Hindi, मुझे बुखार हो रहा है, headache है, and something the AI is not sure. They have marked with green color as well. Investigation suggested CBCMP, medicine prescribed, even advice is prescribed, drink more water, blood pressure So this is one of the AI where it segregates the data in particular menu, right? And another I wanted to show you is the short video of the AI receptionist as well. So again I'll share the screen and with audio. So my main audio will get mute.
मीटिंग जैसा भी हो रहा है।
आरोग्यम अस्पताल। हेलो, मैं शुभ आरोग्यम अस्पताल से बात कर रही हूँ। कृपया अपनी हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम बताएं।
मुझे सुबह से बहुत पेट में दर्द हो रहा है और वॉमिटिंग जैसा भी हो रहा है।
आपके सिम्टम्स के लिए जनरल फिजिशियन से कंसल्ट करना सही रहेगा। हमारे पास डॉक्टर जॉनसन उपलब्ध हैं। क्या मैं उनके लिए अपॉइंटमेंट देखूं?
जी बिल्कुल।
कृपया कुछ सेकंड रुकिए, मैं डॉक्टर के उपलब्ध समय की जांच कर रही हूँ। आज के लिए डॉक्टर जॉनसन के पास स्लॉट्स अवेलेबल हैं। आपको कौन से टाइम पर अपॉइंटमेंट चाहिए?
मुझे शाम को 5 बजे चलेगा।
ठीक है। अब कृपया मुझे अपना पूरा नाम, डेट ऑन ऑफ बर्थ और मोबाइल नंबर बताएं ताकि मैं अपॉइंटमेंट बुक कर सकूं।
मेरा नाम रोहित शर्मा है।
ठीक है रोहित जी, अब कृपया आपकी डेट ऑन ऑफ बर्थ और मोबाइल नंबर बता दीजिए।
मेरी डेट ऑफ बर्थ है 21 फरवरी 1993।
और आपका मोबाइल नंबर क्या है रोहित जी? 326 और पेशेंट आईडी 2।
So I think that video was audible. Deepak sir, was it
Yes, sir,
audible?
it was audible, sir. It was good.
Okay. So what is happening that AI reception is engaging with the patient and just capturing the demographic detail and patient. This is a dummy patient from my office. This is a conversation recorded. So automatically it will book in the calendar. So this was the view of the calendar where Rohit name directly fall in the calendar at appointment at 5 p.m. with Dr. Johnson. So let's say if you are doing this manually, how much time it will take for your reception to enter, and then this is happening within a fraction of seconds. So this is just a conversation of 1 minute. Within 1 minute, they have booked an appointment without even opening a computer as well. So other than that, we also have AI implemented in discharge summary, OT note. So where I'll just show you one of the IPD screen as well. Or I think I already have open. Oh, this is one of the patient called Sumanti, a dummy patient in my account. And when I click on the discharge summary screen over here, so I'll just clear a data. So again, you can this all the menus in the discharge summary are configurable. You can create different template. You can even speak with voice to text, etc. But there is a button called generate clinical summary. When the software has some sufficient data, like Dr. IPD rounds are digitized, then patient investigation, etc. When they use the automation tool, then automatically now this AI will start analyzing the past available data and prepare a clinical summary for the doctor. So there is no need to write down the entire story that patient was admitted for so and so reason. This was a treatment given. All this will be get documentation will get easy in short, right? Since this is all dummy data, so this is the it may not make sense, but when you try in the existing hospital with proper data, you can see how beautifully it will be able to capture the detail like that. So I do not want to bombard everyone with facility, but I'm open for question answer session. Even you can view DICOM file, etc. from the software. So Deepak sir, if any of the doctors had faced challenges in adapting the EMR previously, or now if they are facing any challenge or has some question how we can migrate your existing patient data, etc. I'm open for any question.
Thank you, Mr. Yogesh. I think we had a very good. Your software has lot of features that I have mentioned in the initial class. Dr. Pradeep, you have any questions to this healthcare software?
See, like in Exxon, we are examining the patient with system-wise. So the system-wise, there is first we note down the complaints, then history, past history, family history. But suppose we are examining some asthma patient. Respiratory, we'll go to respiratory system and asthma. The subtopic will be asthma and asthma.
Right.
We will examine the patient's history, complaint, and everything. But in this, the complaints and everything is in one screen, and we cannot bifurcate. We are when we go to cough, what type of cough we have to go to the next screen, and we have to scroll down and choose which is this thing. So
in healthway, sir, it is in one screen or in Axon?
No, it is in health rate.
I'll show you alternate option then.
Health rate. The examination is history taking, symptoms, examination, and past history. Everything has, okay, just open it.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, if I'm entering complaint over here, maybe some history over here. When I go to vitals, I am able to see what I entered in the previous screen. I'll also enter some vitals over here. So this is from the setting. If you enable from the setting.
Okay, vital is no problem. Symptoms and then history and then examination.
Yeah, I'll enter something in the examination also. All right. Now, if I jump to diagnosis, I am able to see everything which has entered in the previous screen.
See, what we are doing, we are documenting everything of that patient. Just now, not fever for 2 days and directly go to treatment and give the patient treatment. We are examining everything. We are taking complete history, examination, and the examination in detail, every detail, and then we go to the treatment part.
Yogi sir.
Yes.
Yogi sir, you show them first take a symptoms cough. Okay. In that cough, we have a sub features like what type of cough, diurnal variation, how many days. Okay. Is it associated with breathlessness or chest pain? So these are the sub headings that we want. Okay. How to customize it is asking.
Yes,
okay. So I think there is a problem with training. See, if you want to customize this question, there is a setting button over here. Let's say if I want to hide an existing question or I want to change, I can just change and update it. If I want to add a new question, I can update it from here. So if you feel if you want me to customize any question, there is a question said fever type, someone might have said. I just want to deactivate that question. I'll just deactivate it. Now I close my screen. It's updated for each and every patient. So
just show them that sub question. Again, go back. The cough. Sub question you show. Cough you select.
Yeah.
Where is the sub question? Is that
right corner? See,
I was seeing. Yeah. You click on that settings button right side.
Okay.
Details information cough. There is a sub question. Add sub question is there. See there.
Yeah.
That you show it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, below that. Yeah. There we have to enter. You just click on the add sub question. Then you add anything under the cough. Add sub question is there. No, left side. Yes. There you have to add Dr. Pradeep sir. So as I told you, once you start a software, you have to customize according to your need. So you have to add the sub question. You have to take a detail of the software from the vendor, one-to-one for 1 or 2 days. Then you customize your sub questions. For example, under fever, whether it is a high degree, moderate degree, severe with chills and without rigors, diurnal variation, all those sub questions we have to make customize it.
Even you have option whether the answer of this question either it can be in checkbox or radio button or single line text, etc. Even you can customize the answer field as well. And Pradeep sir, if let's say if you do not want this screen, you want from complaint to advice in a single screen, then again there is a setting. This will be a मतलब doctor choice कि उनको कैसा चाहिए उनका screen. So I'll show you one setting over here. I'll select vertical treatment. अभी जब मैं I'll refresh the screen, no, everything from patient history to everything will get in one screen, and this will be like keyboard. Okay. I'll close, I'll clear all the data, so you'll be able to see. अभी यहाँ पे राइटिंग वाला प्रैक्टिस है, जैसे मैं फीवर लिखूंगा, फीवर कितने दिन से ऑटोमेटिक ड्यूरेशन का बॉक्स आएगा, एंड देन इन द डिटेल बॉक्स आई कैन राइट डाउन एक्स वाई जेड. इवन आई कैन, मैं नेक्स्ट बॉक्स में जाता, आई कैन प्रेस एंटर ऑल्सो, अदरवाइज आई कैन प्रेस टैब ऑल्सो टू गो इन द नेक्स्ट फील्ड एंड write down everything. So yeah, this is like keyboard screen. All right. Any other
And
challenges?
where is the examination?
Yeah. See, even if this is according to me, local examination, general examination. Tomorrow, if I give you the software, you want to add, you want to customize this field according to you. तो हमने कुछ हार्ड कोडिंग नहीं रखा है. डायरेक्टली आपके पास एक हिडन यूआरएल होगा, हॉस्पिटल वाइज यूआरएल होगा, वेर अगर आप सिम्टम्स के ऊपर क्लिक करते हो तो आपको कौन से मेनू चाहिए. मैंने यहाँ पे कंप्लेन का मेनू रखा है. सबसे पहला कंप्लेन, देन पास हिस्ट्री. यू आर एबल टू सी कंप्लेन, then you are able to see past history. If I want to rename this menu, I can rename it. If I want to add any new menu, I want to again visible some menu, I can customize the print setting. If I want AI suggestion or not on those menu, this is all configurable.
Okay.
I think my suggestion to learner, take 1-to-1 demonstration, because it needs minimum 1 to 2 hours for see the features, just to see the feature. But to experience, it takes at least a week or a month.
Right.
So you have to take a demo version, take a beta version, then you have to buy the software. See how to customize it. So you have to note down. That is why I told, take 1 or 2 patients at the end of your day. Try to make questions. What are the difficulties, what you are facing? Take 1-to-1 demonstration again. So once you make list of question and ask, it will be easy. Rather than asking only 1 question per day, make 10 questions per day, then ask it, take a demo and customize your software. That is very, very important. And there is one more question in the chat box, Mr. Yogesh, that is how to use indoor patient in this software.
Okay, so there is a IPDC. I'll just click on the bed availability screen over here. It will, again, we have 2 different, we'll resize my screen again. So these are all the admitted patient. So when there is a hospital, they can have multiple floors. So you can set all the floor. Then if you select any particular category, tomorrow if you want to see patient admitted in NICU, just click on NICU. These are the 4 patients admitted. The green one are from the cashless or their TPA, and blue one are cash patient. If I want to admit any patient, there is a button to admit a patient. I can pre-book a bed for them, right? And there are different functions, like doctor can digitize their round, the billing department can create a billing, nursing department can send indent to different department, then all the vital sheet, nursing sheet, IPD related document, discharge summary, note, the list of facilities are available. So this take time to explain. So in 20 minutes, I did not jump here.
No, there was a question in the chat box.
Okay.
And there is a question, is there any possible to retrieve the data based on the diagnosis symptoms for data analysis? Dr. Vaikunthraj is a neurologist, pediatric, is asking that.
So there is a custom report in the software. Tomorrow, let's say if you want to do cross analysis, let's say this is a custom report that let's say tomorrow if you want to find out patient with XYZ diagnosis. So there is a list of patient over here.
Yogesh, please go to the main screen and show slow by slow.
Okay, see in the report section.
You go to the home button first.
Okay.
I'll go to the dashboard. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now you show them how to retrieve the data from home screen.
So even in the dashboard, there is a functionality. Let's say a doctor wants to see the patient with some diagnosis or want to retrieve some patient with some medication
with
or
diagnosis. With the diagnosis.
Based on diagnosis, that we have not given any coding, but there are multiple diagnoses will be there. So based on diagnosis, you can get data.
Yeah. So let's say if you are aware of some particular diagnosis, this is my practice. I have written some dummy diagnosis, and this is the record for last 2 weeks. Let's say if I want to see for the last 3 months, I want to retrieve the data of a diagnosis called migraine. I'll just in the dashboard also I'll just search with migraine. I have 37 patients to whom I had written down said my diagnosis. If I want to download in the Excel, I can download it. If I want to call some patient that this is a severe condition, so you can consult the patient for admission. So you can even check the phone number as well. You can download the Excel as well. And there is also a report section. Now, if you want to see a patient with this diagnosis and for the same diagnosis, you might have given a new drug, so you want to see the you want to track the feedback of the patient. So there is a cross analysis in the software. Here in the report section, there is a custom report. See, as a user, I do not want to navigate to multiple menu, so I can just directly write down the custom report in the search box. There is a universal search box. It will directly jump the screen to that section. So this is the custom report. Here I have to select the investigation diagnosis. Somehow someone has locked in my account. Let me. I am not able to pull the diagnosis name. In short, I can check the diagnosis name. I can check the medication over here. And then when I apply the filter, I have a list of those patients with diagnosis selected migraine, medicine selected dolo, and I can retrieve in the Excel format here. All right.
So Vaikuntraj, what I have seen in many softwares, even traditional software will do what is your question. It can easily retrieve your data depending on the symptoms, depending on the diagnosis, depending on the management. See, that is what the wonders about you are using a digital software. But it will be easy. Say, for example, you have a set of encephalitis cases, which is a specific types of encephalitis, like Japanese encephalitis you are studying. You want to retrieve the data for a talk, for a conference, or to publish a paper. It can be easily done without any difficulties. Only thing, you have to customize it, and you have to take and you have to practice that software. Initially, for 1 month, it will be difficult. Once it is useful, definitely it is useful. We do a lot of data analytics with my traditional software. If it is a AI-enabled software, you can amplify it in a larger scale. That's the advantage. I think better, Dr. Vaikuntraj, my suggestion, you take one-to-one demo in detail. There is last question to Mr. Yogesh.
Yes.
Which AI tools you are using for making AI clinical diagnosis or management? Any ChatGPT or Claude?
See, we have for voice to text, there is an Indian model called Servom, which is implemented because it can recognize the Indian language, regional Indian language beautifully. So that is the Servom model, and then there is the AI which suggests you medication and diagnosis according to doctor practice. There is our own LLM because it is not from any outside. There is our own LLM. Then there is one more AI in the
agent.
Yes. Okay. And then in the chat, discharge summary, it was OpenAI of ChatGPT.
Okay. So for automation purpose, you are using API of Servom AI and API of OpenAI ChatGPT.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. For clinical diagnosis and management, you are using an agentic AI.
Right. That is our own.
How much it is validated, Yogesh? Can you highlight? How we can believe that? How we can trust that AI model that is giving a proper diagnosis? You have done any surveys with the doctors, number of doctors?
Yeah. See, currently, when I was in OPD screen, no, you had seen that medication suggested. So there is a kind of machine learning in the software, which is our own health ray. So what happens is that this will only give you efficient result when there are more than 100 patient or with the more number of patients has been consulted. So currently those doctors who are using this system for more than a year, I can see the accuracy of more than 98%. And initially at the beginning for 3 to 6 months, the accuracy is low. Once the data gets increased, the accuracy start on increasing.
So more and more doctors use, you will have the ground truth depending on the diagnosis made by the doctors.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's called reinforcement machine learning learners. That means you are giving a feedback in terms of your own diagnosis that this machine learning algorithms takes as a ground truth. Depending on that, this model is going to learn. This is reinforcement learning. And this is what, Yogesh, what I understand. Is it correct?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not a technical person, so whatever information I had from the company regarding.
So what about data migration from other app? Is it possible?
That's a very important question.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So see, patient data is possible very easily with each and every EMR vendor. If you give export Excel sheet from your software and give to any HIMS or EMR vendor, they will directly import it. The complication starts when doctor wants to migrate their clinical data as well. So we have already migrated from multiple vendors from ECACare, HealthFlix, even traditional visual software. For that, we take a access of their existing software, and there are various tools and we migrate the data from those EMR to our EMR. So migration is possible.
See, I am using Exxon software. So can you transfer my data to migrate my data to healthcare?
Your patient data can be migrated, your clinical data can be migrated, your finance data cannot be migrated.
No,
you migrate.
This is not required.
Yeah, clinical and patient data can be migrated.
Okay, nice.
So thank you, Yogesh. Because of lack of time, we have thank you, Yogesh from Health-Ray. Please, in the chat box, put your number and contact details. Our learners will contact you. Even I will share your number with all the learners in our academy. Now we have crossed more than 200 learners in our academy. 300 in the open group. I mean, 400 are there and 200 in the enrolled group. Okay, thank you very much. Your good time. I think we had a very productive discussion about the AI-enabled software that is there, and they are leading in India. That is Health-Ray. Now we move on to a screening diagnostic tool for a pediatrician, a common pediatrician who can able to screen the autism. So over to Pulkit. He is from AI Gnosis. This company is mainly from a pediatrician from Jaipur. Dr. Dhananjay Mangal, you must have know about him. He is a practicing pediatrician come neonatologist. He runs 2-3 hospitals, Babylon Hospital in Jaipur. Punit, are you there? Pulkit?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will make you as a host. You can share your screen. So we have Pulkit from AI Gnosis team. He is going to show you some demonstration of how they are going to screen the autism children, especially for the common pediatrician and a specialist to recognize autism as early as 2 years. So over to Pulkit for next 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody. My name is Pulkit, and I represent AI Gnosis, which is an autism screening tool. And we are basically based out of Jaipur, as Sir said, and it's been a wonderful presentation so far. I'm going to quickly jump into sharing my screen. Sharing is not turned on yet, I believe. It's saying that sharing is, I think you need to check if the screening, so it's not allowing me to, the host isn't allowing sharing of the screen. So
No. I have given you the host, Pulkit. I will start sharing. Your screen is visible, Pulkit.
No, it's not my screen, sir.
Just a wait, just a minute. Just a minute. Now you check, Pulkit.
Sure, just give me a second.
You can see your WhatsApp.
Now it is working. Yeah. Is my screen visible to everybody?
Yeah, it is visible. Your voice is also good.
Sure. Just let me reshare the screen, see if the voice feature is also turned on, because the presentation would have sound. Yeah, share sound. Okay. Perfect. So primarily as a company, what we noticed was that the prevalence rate of neurodivergent and neurotypical population has been growing steadily. And we wanted to target autism because we felt that autism had a variety of symptoms, because of which a lot of things went unnoticed up until a certain age. And so what we realized was that something that we needed to focus on was this early detection space, because we were seeing that a lot of the kids um, were not getting detected at the right age or the right time where the neuroplasticity was there. So we decided to work on a tool that tackles some of these major problems. As an assistive tool, we wanted to remove the subjectivity from the questionnaire, that is, which are gold standard questionnaires, mind you, but still there were a lot of subjectivity involved in it. The doctor had to refer the patients to go to a specific therapist or to a specific center, which many at times parents would skip for some time before, because of apprehension, because of stigma associated with it, obviously fear of having their kids being not included, or at many times in schools when these things would happen, the parents would be worried that what if our child would be asked to leave the school and join a different school. Many of these things were problematic, and obviously it was time consuming. So what we did was we looked at one of the cases with Dr. Dhananjay Mangal, as sir was mentioning. This child Sikandar was visiting Dhananjay sir in Babylon Hospital for since the age of 3, and sir right away noticed something about it, and the parents wouldn't budge, they wouldn't go, and it was only up until the age of 7 when they finally realized that no, you know what, we should listen to what Dhananjay sir is saying, because maybe somebody in their community or in their family might have mentioned what was going on, and they should go to a therapist. But by then this there was a critical phase that was missed out, and so it not only strained their pockets, but also a certain set patterns were there in the child, which with the therapy or with the session was very difficult to remove. If it would have been done at the age of 2 or 3, the child would have been in better position. But today, that child being about 10 years old has a lot of challenges that are being faced, by the child themselves, not being able to properly incorporate themselves into the school system, into the education amongst around people, and also the parents are suffering through financial burden. So what we did was we came up with a solution through AI Gnosis, where the solution was scalable, it was quick, it was definitely cheaper compared to the other assessments, and it provided an objective report. The child from the age group of 16 months to 9 years would sit in front of a computer screen, would just watch a video which used to be 5 minutes. Now we have trained a newer version which is about 2 minutes and 40 seconds long, and a new process where a psychologist is involved in the process instead of directly sending the report. So we created a system that is doctor first model, and the doctor or the therapist remains at the helm of this entire process and ensures that not only they are the main contact with the parent, but also AI is an assistive tool, not the whole and soul of providing the screening report. So this can be done in the OPD. So the doctor does, before referring a patient to or a parent to a CDC or to some therapist, could right away do this screening now at their OPD chambers, and provide an objective report to the parent. This is how the child sits in front of the camera. Sorry, sits in front of the camera, watches the video, using the biomarkers that are used to track their eye movement. We'll look at certain patterns that are there. And based on these patterns, at a macro level, which are eye tracking, head movement, name calling feature, we generate a report. Now this report, this is the new improved process that is there, where once the screening happens, whether the child is positive or negative, a consultation happens with the psychologist for free. The parents don't have to pay for it. It validates them paying the money at the OPD, gets a free consultation. We ensure from our side that not only the clinical interview and the observations are mentioned in that report, but also the AI based analysis that has happened, uh, including and merging everything. This reports then gets sent back to the doctor, as well as the parents get psycho counseling, that why this screening has been done, and if the report is positive, then what they need to do next, and why they need to visit their consulting pediatrician or their CDC to take the next steps in terms of the betterment of child's future. So whether it's a therapy, and what sort of a therapy it is it a speech delay, is it learning disability, is it ADHD, whatever the case may be, this is how the new process and flow works. We've been backed by AIMS Jodhpur. We have done research work with AIMS Jodhpur. We are also a CDSCO Class B approved tool. And we've been backed by various corporate institutions like HDFC Bank, and being funded and featured at Shark Tank and top entrepreneurs like Nikhil Kamath. One of our feather in the cap is that Rajasthan government currently is working with us. We have got about 23 UPHCs and over 150 Anganwadis, and about approximately 70 government schools connected with us now. And I'm proud to say that there we are providing to the low income people through a CSR fund, of course, but to them we are providing these screenings for free. And this is a national health mission by Rajasthan government that we are part of. Currently, these are the pricing models. We have a fast track plan. We have a launchpad plan, and I can talk more about it in person, individually with all the doctors interested in it. And then we have the elite package. These are some of the things that are, part of the packages where you obviously, whosoever is the child and the parent, they get the free consultation with the psychologist. Doesn't matter whether the case is positive or negative. We want to make sure that from our side, there are no false positive, there are no false negative. At this point of time, our sensitivity and the specificity are approximately 89%, and the specificity has gone up to around 85%. But this is where we stand right now in terms of our product. So I'll just quickly show you what the tool looks like. And if you can, there is a small video that I will kind of brief you with, and how things work now, how easy it is to use, that even your administrator or the administrator in the front can use this tool. So this is the dashboard, what it looks like. Some of the places where the screening and the report is done, I'll show you what the report looks like. These are the assessment histories that we have done so far, or, you as a doctor, you have done in your chamber. And you can add your test administrator, you can add the doctors over here. The monthly billing will be generated over here. So there is a pay wall where the patient can pay directly onto the the dashboard that is there before the start of the screening. And there is an offline mode as well now. So let's say you are doing an outreach, you're doing a camp where the internet might be choppy or difficult to catch. Then there is an offline mode as well, so that the data can be collected, the video can be collected, and then eventually when you go back to your office or to your OPD chamber or to the hospital, those reports gets uploaded. I'm just gonna do 2 years to about 16 months to 9 years. So it's in Hindi and English. We'll just do it in English for now. So this is just providing some basic instructions to your staff and telling also the parents that there will be a beep sound. So when you hear the beep sound, you have to do the name calling of the child. So as you can see, it's showing my face, and if I move away from it, it basically would correct it. So if your administrator is using that, they will not have a problem in utilizing this tool. It's very easy to use. This is just to orient the child to the screen. And now the test will start. From what last time I had presented to the other batch, we have definitely made lots and lots of updates to it. So the newer video is also much more cartoonized, which has been really had a good reception with the children. And obviously it's shorter, so it makes it even better.
What is this? This is ball. Round, round ball.
Baba Baba Black Ship, have you any wool?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
One for my master.
One for my dame.
One for the little boy
who lives down the lane. This is an apple. It is red. This is a banana. It is yellow. This is an orange. It is also colored orange.
So while this is going on, the AI in the back end is so strong that it's just using this, it's capturing the child's saccades and it's capturing the biomarkers the head tilting, smile, whether the child responds or not, how the eyes are moving. And yeah, so now this video is done. You can fill this information out so that it becomes easier for the psychologist to have some sort of a background history of the child. And this will only help them understand, what could be the reason why this child is being like this. So, the moment you say something, yes, it'll ask for the questions. Yeah. And so this is the other interesting aspect which we have added to it. Parents would not right away schedule a consultation. So now you can go and schedule a consultation with our psychologist, and you can jump to a Monday schedule and you can book it. Or you can skip it for now. You can look at a different date. So this way your administrator can right away do these kind of activity. Anyway, I'm going to skip it for now. And as you can see, it's uploading. If the internet was low, it would have right away mentioned it. But in this case, it's uploading the test. And I'm going to show you like a sample report, what it looks like once this test is uploaded. Meanwhile, while this is happening, it's under review right now. So it'll first go, as I mentioned, it'll first go to the psychologist. It'll first go to the psychologist, and the psychologist would conduct an interview or an online consultation, and using their consultation observations plus the AI report that we have generated, the final report will come out, and it'll go directly first to the doctor, because we don't want the parents to be perplexed or feeling anxiety about what's happening. We send it to the doctor and we tell the patients or the parents that you please go visit the doctor. Now the report is with them. They'll explain you better whether it's positive or negative. So I'll quickly show you what the report looks like, if you can allow me a second. Yeah. Meanwhile, if anybody has any questions, they can ask me for time's sake. If anybody has any questions, they can quickly ask while I'm showing you or showing the report that is there.
Dear pediatrician, any questions regarding the screening of autism? Because these are the very early tools from Indian company by a pediatrician and their colleagues. They have brought out diagnosis. It is well validated with AIMS Jodhpur.
Yeah.
Yes. If anybody has any questions, Dr. Vaikuntraj, you must be seeing a lot of autism cases. Dr. Prabhakar Murthy, or any practicing Dr. Sham, Dr. Pradeep.
This is only for the screening, or it is for confirmation?
Sir, it is right now for screening only. I can tell you in the back end, like our team is also doing the scoring, but right now the scoring feature has not been turned on. And Deepak sir would be the person to back us on this, because from the first batch till now, the product has drastically improved with the way the flow is working and how we have changed the size of the video, considering the child can be hyperactive and all. So right now we are not doing diagnosis. We are not doing, the grading of the autism. In our backend, we are doing that. Feature will automatically be available, and it'll be, once it's available, you guys don't have to pay any annual AMC or additional amount. Once you set up with us, that's the only cost you have to pay, plus the screening cost that is there for the test. But beyond that, there is no other cost associated with it.
Any specific task you will be given, or any time baby is playing, you'll consider, because the autism, the features may change based on where baby is sitting, in the clinical or it is in the home. So any specific time, duration, or a specific space you are advised, or anywhere it is okay?
So like, yeah, there is a specific preference where in your chamber it should not have too much noise. It should be quieter space, because these childs, otherwise they can get distracted very easily. So yeah, like there are some specifications which I can provide, but it can be done anywhere. Right now we are doing camp. I just want to show you an impact report that is there, and the child development report that is there. So this is what the report looks like at this point of time. If you look at this, this is for a child, and this is the evaluation given by the psychologist, right? And based on this, this is what the AI tool has generated. Okay. And with the recommendation, what you get, just like a pathologist and a radiologist, now you get a signed report. So as a doctor, what you're getting is a validated report from a psychologist, who is an RCI certified. So this changes a lot of things, the way parents who would take so much time to go to a CDC center or might not want to visit because of a lot of stigma. This screening can be done right away in the OPD chamber or in the hospital during the outpatient consultation, and can be provided. And right now we are doing camps. So these are the camps that are happening at Anganwadis, and the kids are watching it. You can see we're providing proper lighting, we're providing proper setup. And at this point of time, as I mentioned, like we've done quite a bit of reporting where, the process ensures that the camps are there. So in the month of July itself, we have crossed about 1,500 screenings alone. And these are the UPHCs that are there, and their associated Anganwadis and government schools that are working with us. So
how much time Pulkit does it need? Dr. Vaikuntraj is asking.
Per child, sir, it used to take us approximately 7 minutes. Now we have shaved it down to about 3.5 minutes with the newer video, which is something that has really helped doctors reduce their turnaround time with the patient practice that they have, as well as in the camps also. If the doctors wish to use it, and then this is a very very good tool for them to use. Yeah,
I think Miss Anusha is there now in Bangalore from AI Gnosis. She's a psychologist.
Yes, she's a psychologist.
You can give her number to Dr. Vaikuntraju and Dr. Prabhakar sir. They're all very senior pediatrician there. They see often a lot of this because of excessive digitalization. Now we are seeing a lot of case of autism and ADHDs and all. Probably they may use it. And please place your number along in the chat box so that they will be connecting. Our learners will be connecting in future. And also tell Dr. Dhananjay Mangal whenever he's there to come to this forum and explain how this things started, because it will ignite our pediatrician to how to start their own developing AI models like this. This really one encouraging session for them.
Yeah,
I think if no more question, we will come to the next. Thank you, Pulkit, for your valuable time. I know you are asked for from 16 to 6 to 6:30. Unfortunately, the discussion went long. It happens in every medical webinars. So thank you very much, Pulkit. Please place your contact details and all. I will share all your details to our learners. Okay. Thank
absolutely,
you very much.
sir. Absolutely. It's been a delight what initiative you have taken. And I'm blessed to say that from the first batch till now, such interesting tools about EMR and what you are doing. So I wish this cohort the best of luck. I've shared my contact card in the in the chat box. So if anybody has any questions, we can do one-on-one demo. We have doctors in Delhi now, in Bombay, and in few parts in Bangalore as well. So I would be delighted to speak to Dr. Vaikunta over this and other senior doctors who would want to use this tool. So looking forward for it. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Pulkit. Thank you for your valuable time. Friends, we come to the last demonstration of today's. This is very, very important. We have Mr. Zain from Foruahealth. See, we pediatricians, we come across a lot of retinopathy of prematurity. And the traditional method, as you know, this kid drop, we used to take a fundus camera, a specialized camera from various vendors. And we have to take the picture of the retina and send it across to the Narayana Eye Hospital in Nethralaya and Bangalore. And Dr. Anand Vinekar used to see and report whether the child has got ROP. And the treatment would have been started by using technician. They are getting the pictures of the fundus camera. Now we have gone step ahead. The company is from Bangalore called Foruahealth. We have Mr. Zain. Zain, are you there?
Yes, doctor. I'm here.
I have given you the host. Okay, you can share your screen. So next 15 to 20 minutes, please update about this ROP screening. Now we have a Doppler study of eye of a newborn. By doing the Doppler scanning, you can find out this ROP. So over to Mr. Zain, please.
Thank you, doctor. Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes, Zain.
Okay.
Your audio is also visible. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good evening to all. My name is Zain. I'm from Foruahealth. I'm basically a product and tech support engineer. So the company is basically based out of Bangalore, and we make retinal cameras. So we are specialized in making retinal cameras for newborn pediatric cameras. These are high FOV. When I say high FOV, the field of view. So we started this company in 2010, and in 2016 we made a cameras for pediatric. So we majorly target on premature retinopathy. That is the place where we had only one manufacturer from US by name Redcam, was to sell a product which was like almost like 1 CR plus. So we tried to make it more economically available for the rest of the world, and it is more compact now what we have made. So I'm just giving you a very small brief. Like the reason for ROP is when the baby is born below 1,250 grams or 31 weeks, and if the baby is being kept in ventilation, if the oxygen regulation is not being done really well, chances of baby getting an ROP is higher. So that are the reasons. So the traditional way of doing is something called indirect ophthalmoscope, which we have something like this. So the doctor wears it. They have to use a small lens, dilate the eye and look into the baby's eye. So what they see is a very small portion of the eye, which is like around 5 field of view. They have to remember what they have seen and they have to draw it on the paper. That is the standard way, and only ophthalmologists can perform this. Now, because if you know the shortage of ophthalmologists based on the population size of India or in other world in the world, it is very less. So these cameras can be used by non-ophthalmologist, non-optometrist, or it can be just a technician or a trained staff also can use. So this in one single image, you can see 150 field of view of image, where in indirect ophthalmoscope also the doctor have to see at least 10 times to just see in one single image what you show it in our camera. That is the advantage of using the camera. You need not need ophthalmologist, optometrist to do the test. It can be done by the trained technician. He need not even be a nurse background also. Like a doctor mentioned in Narayana Nethralaya under Anand Vinekar's, Dr. Anand Vinekar's team. There are people who are just graduates, undergraduates to whom he has trained, and they are doing and they are going to the NICUs and performing it. So now what they do is when it is done by a non-ophthalmologist or non-optometrist, we use a platform called cloud platform where the images are sent to doctor and they screen and send it back. Now the other way, what we can do here is when we take an image now, this is the actual image of a baby. So we have integrated with AI. So with AI, what happens? After taking the image, you have to just run the AI. The AI will say whether there is a suspicion of ROP or no. So for an example, I'll take the second image. Now here, this image, you can see there is a ridge here. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. If I'm running a AI on it, it says there is a suspicion of ROP in this particular image. So like that, and we have come up with latest update also. Now it doesn't only say it has an ROP. Now it says which zone it is and which stage it is as well. So which is recently developed. I don't have it right away now because it just released a couple of days back. But we always be upgrading our system to the latest AIs. So now to just demonstrate you how it is done on the baby, let me just run this video. So now baby is fully dilated. They put the anesthesia drops. They use a speculum to just keep the baby's eye open. And this is the camera. So we use the gel. This is a contact base. So the very first image will be taken of the anterior. And then we apply the gel and then place the probe on the baby's eye. So on the laptop screen, you can see the image coming up here. So this is the image. So we take all the quadrants. So when we are taking these images, we take zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, inferior, superior, nasal. All the quadrants are taken so that we don't miss out the ROP in any quadrant. So very initially, the ROP is found in the temporal side. Now you can see the operator is moving towards the temporal side. This is the temporal side, where mostly the ROP is seen in the peripheral side. So even the operator, this video has been taken in Narayana Netralaya. The technician is doing is also non-optometrist, but he's there with Dr. Anand Vinekar from almost a decade. So we give training under Anand Vinekar as well. Whenever somebody buys the device and they want hands-on training, we schedule a training with Dr. Anand Vinekar's team, and they can come down for 2-3 weeks. The training is done. They teach them how to take these images, because after screening is done, we put antibiotics. So the same thing is repeated on the other eye as well. So here, if the baby is born, say 30 weeks, the screening is done for at least 40-45 weeks till the blood vessels are fully grown till aura, which is fully matured. So once it is fully matured, then baby is been stopped from the screening. So at least they'll not have any issue of ROP. So this is the left eye. So here also we go to the temporal side. And if there is an ROP, the images will look something. Let me just run one more small video to show how, this baby had an ROP. This was a very small baby. So you can see here when we screen, I'm just pausing it, you can see there's a detachment here. So this is an ROP, clear case of ROP. So this is how the ROP baby looks like. And this baby was very tiny. It was hardly like 32 weeks. And the detailed report, once you have the report, you'll have a detailed report about the baby's eye. And if doctor wants to acknowledge whatever the AI has done, they can just agree. All this report information will go into the report, and we can print and give it to the patients. And these devices we have sold across the globe. This device is CE and FDA approved. We have presence in US and every country in the Europe and rest of the world, right from Japan till South Korea, and name the country, we have the presence. We have sold more than 700 devices across the globe. Anybody has any doubts, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Hope I'm audible. Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
Yes, Zain, continue.
Yeah. So this is what this is all about the device and things which we can do. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Any questions for ROP screening from learners? So thank you, Zain. I think this is a wonderful that we have a Doppler to know ROP rather than the fundoscopy also. Question is, what is the cost of this, Zain? Would you be able to tell me about the cost of this?
We have two variants. One is the basic variant without an angio, fluorescent angio, which will cost you around 18 to 20 lakhs. And with the angio, it will cost you around 30 lakhs.
So please send because I have shared the brochures earlier you have shared.
Okay.
Please share your number and as well as the contact information. I think the bigger hospital can offer, they can use these devices in their routine neonatal screening purposes. Okay.
Yes, even places like tier 2, tier 3 cities also, what they have done is they are around 2-3 doctors together. They have bought the device because screening happens only once in a week. So if I see a baby today, we have to see the baby after a week's time. So that's the usual practice across the globe. So if there are 3-4 doctors, each day each person is having a device, they put in money and they buy it. The many places that also have happened that not one doctor puts in the investment. That also can be done.
Actually, these devices are used more in abroad rather than in India, because when I asked the owner of Foruahealth, Mr. Chandrasekhar, is from Bangalore. They are very busy in exporting to European countries and African and sub-American countries. And also there are a lot of US clients for these devices. Unfortunately, in India, because we are not know about these devices, even Singapore also, Southeast Asia, these are exporting. Problem, if we more and more people we use it, probably the cost may reduce. That is what my opinion. Dear friends, those who have got this neonatal setup with in your establishment, you can make a group of neonatologists and definitely you can ask one-to-one basis to this Jain, this Foruahealth. Definitely they are going to help you. So I made this demonstration to highlight you what are all the things which are developing inside the India. There are some other cardiac devices here that are there. Some peripheral neurological devices are there. Fiji is from Hyderabad is there. Unfortunately, to get them into this demonstration is very difficult thing for me. Mr. Zain, if you are there in the next batch also in the next month, I'm going to tell you. Please come into the forum and demonstrate it. Okay.
Sure, doctor.
Please put it in the chat box, your contact details. And
I have already done. So I have typed in my
Thank you.
details.
Thank you, Zain, for your valuable time.
Yes,
I will
thank
talk
you
to
all.
Chandrasekhar regarding this. I think, dear friends, this demonstration of various devices, EMRs, was helpful, but it is not yet completed because there are many other devices. They are able to come. I will arrange a separate class in spite of your completion of this course, because as a pediatrician, AI-enabled pediatrician, you should know what are the things which are in the pipeline, whether it is a screening device, whether it is a diagnostic device, whichever day it is helpful, you should know about this. Then only you can implement it and you can do it. Even if you have got a very good contacts with IITs, Madras and other things, you can start your own product depending on the need of your local base. Because we have an experienced pediatrician like Dr. Pradeep is there, Dr. Bevapriya is there, and Dr. Vaikuntaraj is very good neurologist, Dr. Sham is there, and we have Dr. Sucheta Rao. We have many experienced pediatrics. Saugata is there, he is running a NICU in Calcutta, bigger NICUs. We need some AI models to, or need-based one, whether it is a smaller one, bigger one. I think we have to go into a further step as an entrepreneur. That is our main motto of this academy. For that, we bring all these people into this forum, and there is a disclaimer or conflict of interest in front of you. I have not taken any sponsorship from these people. They are just paying 2,500 rupees per class, just like you people, and they are entering. That is what my disclaimer to you. Though many people wants to sponsor the entire thing, but I don't want that, because I want you people to know this. These are the things which are going on this. I don't want to make it this academy as a commercialized one. That is my very ethical way of my approach. I think if there is anything to be asked, please ask me. Otherwise, I will send the recording tomorrow of today's start. Tonight only, if possible, I'm going to send you. And like this demonstration session, it will be there in our AI update hour or any other class. I'm going to share this link to all our older learners also. So that is my intention. Okay, even after your completion of course also. So probably the next Wednesday, we are going to step on to the Wednesday and next Sunday, the module 4. That is very, very important topic about research. Use of AI tools in research and manuscript writing. How to pull the research articles very easily using AI tools. Some are free, some are paid. And how to write a good article. I think most of you are very good speakers in conference and all. So how to prepare it very well by using a good academic paper, using academic papers, how to pull out the articles very, very easily. What are the traditional way? We have a very eminent speaker for this from Multan, Pakistan, Mr. Rihan Yaqub, and myself. We are very much interested in AI research and methodology and manuscript writing, how to publish, how to choose the journals by using AI tools, how to detect the plagiarism, how to detect AI writing, how to paraphrase, how to check the grammar. All those things will be covered in next 4 hours in the module 4. Please don't miss that, because live sessions will give you more clear description rather than watching a recorded video. So probably be ready with next Wednesday and Sunday. Myself and Yaqub will be there with you. That will be our module 4. So with this, if there is no question, hope these 2 hours was very fruitful for you. You liked it, please comment in the WhatsApp group. If you have anything to be changed or anything to be added, which are the things which are not liked, so please let me know. This is how this academy works regarding artificial intelligence and digital knowledge. So thank you very much. Have a good next Sunday, next remaining Sunday with you. Hopefully you had a great time. Thank you very much. I will end this WhatsApp, the Zoom meeting. Thank you very much. Good night.